Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Clary Berry and we're here today to talk about Cancer, doing the Cancer horoscope for the 18th through the 24th of October. So I hope you guys are doing well. I know that, it's a pretty intense time lately, and especially culminating this week is nonetheless, believe in the impossible with the blue moon. Okay, we're actually coming up on the Hunter's full moon here. So if you look at the last video that we did, just like all the other signs that we're doing here, the last week is still applicable, the overall energy for the sun sign still being in the same house for most of the week. So the sun has been in your fourth house, and you've been kind of trying to get to a new level of efficiency at home with your family, with your nurturing, with your self-care. And yeah, that's kind of how it's been going. Again, you can check that last video. That'll be changing towards the end of the week, but we're kind of still in that area. We want to do the best we can do at home. We want to provide. We want to, have that kind of nurturing energy, and anything that we do is really to set up those systems, at home, to set up this, to get ourselves in the right frame of mind to be able to, again, kind of take care of ourselves first, live in our own truth so that we can provide the best for those who need us. You know what I mean? A lot of family coming in through here. But we can't, it's like we kind of are starting to realize we can't just put too much into the family, too much into other people. We're having this awakening of finding truth where we need to have some joy and some leisure and some play and maybe even some romance. So that's kind of the turn this week, is a little bit more focusing on that, especially towards the end of the week, going into more of a leisurely mode where we're wanting to be creative. We're really connected with that side of ourselves that has to express itself in a fun way, or to even just to make you feel kind of, again, that spark about life. So on the 18th and the 19th, the moon is in the 10th house for you. And so that could be some of those focused, just more interested, back to work, focused on those long-term goals. Don't let negative thoughts bring you down here. And we're trying to come across a certain way to others. And I think it's tripping us up with things that it's like we're not able to be ourselves around others. And that's something that you may, want to think about, like a long-term energy change, a long-term image change here. Some of the systems and the structures in your life, the habits, still working on changing those during this time, okay, to try to get us up for success. There's a lot of insecurity in the air, and I think that's just coming through from so many aspects, not just from the inside. You have to understand all of the advertisers, everything that comes at us is like, doubt yourself, buy this because you need to get better at something, you need to get better at this, you need to get better at that. And it's like, stepping away from some of that can be really good, and just focusing on yourself, focusing on what you need to get done. Again, those kind of structures, those habits that have to do with, again, how you present yourself, how you look, and how much success you're able to get in life right now. Okay. It's like building good habits is a good idea to focus on at the beginning of the week here. So the middle of the week, here's what we have. And, we're also, I kind of glossed over, we did a whole video on it. The 18th is Mercury and Jupiter stationing direct. That's going to cause, changes. So check that video out to know specifically how those changes are going to affect you. On the 20th through the 22nd, it's a time where we're wanting to speak our minds about these systems in the world. We're wanting to change things, possibly be a leader, help lead people out of this negative, just way of living. We have hopes, we have dreams, we want to share them. We're trying to perfect not only ourselves, but again, in a humanitarian way. We want to invest, we want to provide. Okay, there's a lot of that energy here. We have deep caring. And you may really have some good ideas here. You may really have some truth that people can use regarding, justice and helping people doing better for the world, helping people act in better ways. Okay? There's kind of a synchronistic energy here. There's a lot of good energy. I think you have a lot of confidence in this area. So it's kind of like, go with it. Do the things that need to be done. Make the changes that need to be made. And focus on those things, and don't be afraid to speak your mind in regards to some of these, again, these things that you want to do in life. Okay. Now that could be really big, and you could be really almost like too much for people with this, or, you know, too honest, too blunt, trying to do too much, trying to make too many changes. Some people might not like it. Not your problem. Okay. Not your problem. And again, sometimes it's time to, you know, give some more energy to yourself. Because by the 23rd and the 24th, you know, we really need to rejoice and play and, you know, have some of that fun and just, you know, being able to not work so hard and entertain yourself. Okay. Wow. Okay. We might be having really some, be careful, because there is some danger in the air, guys. We do really have, what is it? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of insecurity in the air. There's some outside issues and stuff with the Sun square natal Pluto, but with our Mars, and this affects everybody, Mars square natal Pluto all week this week, it brings some opportunity for, you know, danger and overdoing it with this wanting to succeed. Okay. Wanting to succeed at all costs, and possible confrontations here. So just watch out for that. Okay, again, people are going to be feeling a lot less go with the flow, a lot less just trying to keep the peace. So people might be, you know, throwing stuff at you, and you just feel like you're, you know, do we need to throw stuff back at people? Or are we going to use our self-control? Really revel in the luck, because we've been building good things. We've been finding good truths, and we don't want to let people bring that down just if we get frustrated or, you know, in the middle of trying to change things and so much going on. It's like, we don't want to let that be an excuse, and to not take an opportunity, you know, of these, or not take advantage of these new opportunities, because there is opportunity in breaking down the old and building something new. There is opportunity in when things shock you, when they change you, in becoming liberated in that way. And a lot of this, I think, does have to do with kind of this self-love. Okay, but we also could be coming into, because again, 23rd and the 24th, the sun is moving into, you know, maybe more interested in, you know, love endeavors. It's like the end of trying to overly work too hard, you know. But we also have the moon in the 12th house. So it can be some endings and some closure. You know, it could still be thinking about things that have happened in the past, because a lot of this is kind of, you know, again, we're still in the Mercury retrograde. You know, like, do you believe that love is ever possible after what happened? Or are we we're so very much, you know, again, focused on finding our truth, focused on our work, focused on doing the things that we want to do to change the world. But again, don't neglect your inner self, and yourself that loves to play, and yourself that needs to laugh and flirt and, you know, have some drama. Okay? Don't forget about that part of yourself, you know. And again, it can be just recreation and entertainment, allowing yourself to enjoy yourself, because you've been doing a lot of work. Feels like you've been going through a lot. But again, don't get too egotistical. Don't be too, you know, if there's like, again, that kind of selfishness, that really trying to get work done at all costs. We've got to make sure that our habits are sound. We're treating ourselves with the care that we need to attract more positive things and more fun things. In the middle of the week, you know, and some of this, you know, trying to care for people, trying to be that humanitarian leader. Okay. It's not that it can be a hard cross to carry all the time, but sometimes you just need a break. So keep an open mind, because things might happen, things might come around here in the midst. Okay, guys. I mean, it is, again, 5th house, sun in the 5th house, coming into romance, love affairs. Having that playful, childlike banter, fun, flirty energy. It's back, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean that we need to start some love affair. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Again, it could just be watching romance novels and allowing yourself to indulge in that side of life right now. Allowing yourself to even just dream again and be a little bit more open. Opening up that hard Cancer shell. Okay? Yes, finding the truth is important. Yes, making the world a better place for everyone is important. Don't lose yourself. And it's like, don't be too busy trying to make a living or, trying to change the world that you forget about yourself and your own needs. Okay? Allowing yourself to have pleasure is really important for you coming at the end of this week, especially as we're shutting the door on certain things, There's some power struggles here and like changes. Okay, we're able to move forward. And whether it's love with a partner, whether it's self-love here, make sure that you're feeling the love. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to feel good. Bring your energy up after giving so much. You can't give from an empty cup, and you need support. Okay, so make sure, and especially towards the middle of the week, again, find those friends, find those groups that are going to support you, not surround yourself with the people that are just, ready to tear you down at any given moment. You've got to be rooted and kind of grounded, and that's what that, again, the beginning of the week, it's a chance to get rooted and get grounded. Okay? Maybe have those conversations, those that need to be had. Okay? I hope you guys have a good week. I know this is a lot of intense energy. Like each video, I've kind of been putting these off because each video is like, each reading, there's a lot of intensity, and you can tell. But that doesn't mean we don't need it. It doesn't mean we're not going to benefit from it. And this could be really beautiful for you. So again, stay open, stay open-minded. Things that you thought were lost, maybe going to return to you here in this Mercury retrograde shadow period. So much love, many blessings. Take care. Be sure to watch you can watch cross watchers. You can watch your other signs, your sun, rising, moon, Venus, Mercury, all of it. So take care, guys. Let me know what you think. Find me all over social media, Clary Berry at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, all the good stuff. I guess you could say after watching The Social Dilemma, I'm not so sure. But again, supporting yourself. I am supported. The universe supports me. Supporting yourself in every way, perfecting your habits, perfecting your actions over time to where you really are changing who you are. Okay? But don't get too caught up in all the changes. Don't get caught up in overworking. Okay? You need to take some time for your personal life too. Okay? Much love, many blessings. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.